Hi there, welcome back. I have a new pen day and I've been waiting for this one. It seems like forever. It hasn't been, but it seems like it. So this is from Atlas Stationers. You always get a little postcard, and then we will get the order out. Yes, I have been so excited and waiting for this. And then it like disappeared yesterday and all of a sudden showed up out for delivery today. I was like, oh wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. If you saw my video, let's see. I don't know if it was an ink video. Oh, it was the ink flight video. I got this in a sample. It's Robert Oster brandy, and I had to have a bottle of it. So I added that to my order. And then I got the Colorburst 2025 blue green snake, glistening green. Is this another one of those itty bitty bottles? These things are on my nerves. No, this one's bigger than the other. Like, I can't get, I mean, you really can't do much with these either. They're just so tiny. And I probably won't be able to open it. Yeah, they're just so small. Anyway, so I bought the glistening green version. This is a 15 ml bottle. And then my Benu Pixie. Yay! God, that's a tiny box. So little. All right. We're going to open it. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been waiting on this pen forever. Atlas was supposed to get them in stock March 1st because I had messaged them and was like, you know, funny little comment. Hey, you should release it the day before on my birthday. And they came back and said that it was stuck in customs. So they did not launch them until mid last week. And so I ordered it immediately because I wanted this color, and I'm glad I did because the size nib I wanted and the color sold out. So here we go. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's so tiny. That is like the smallest little baby pen. It is so pretty though. So I got the bronze honey bronze. Does it, okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. I hope that doesn't really, I don't know, doesn't post very well, in my opinion. It came off really easy. So I guess if I'm holding it like that, but if I adjust my grip once, it gets loose because it's like wobbling back and forth, and then it just, I don't know. Well, I mean, it'll be fun to just have, I guess. Maybe it'll get better. Yeah, so like I literally like grip it like this and it pushes up against my hand and it just like falls off. That's unfortunate. I wish I know a lot of people don't like this screw to post, but I wish they had done that with this, or at least made it go a little, because it's only hitting like that much of the cap. So, okay. If you really push it up on there, I guess you could get it. It's a good size when it's posted. There's no possible way that I could write with that unposted. It's just too small. So, I got this in a medium. So this is a number 5 Schmidt nib. Let's look at the number 6. This is a Euphoria. That is a large difference in nib size, but they look really nice. It's so sparkly and very pretty. I really do like this pen. I think it's adorable, but I don't know how. God, it takes like, we'll see. We'll count Takes a lot of turns. This does too, though. So, what would be the best way to do that? Let's see. I guess keep this and turn. So we have 1, 2. Oh, it's only 2.5. It just felt like it was a lot. I guess because I'm turning this little bitty piece. Okay. It's super cute. It's a little small. Just a little bit. I'm just worried I'm gonna, like, I don't know, hurt it? Pushing that up on there. Okay, so what does it come with? A cartridge. And no converter. So you would have to refill your standard short cartridges. You can actually buy, I have a pack of them somewhere. Here we go. You can buy these from Private Reserve, and they're the same size little cartridges. I got this for like 10 bucks. It came with like 20 cartridges and the syringes. So yeah, not a bad deal if you want to use your own ink. I do that all the time. And then I have a video showing how I seal these back up if I haven't used the whole cartridge instead of dumping them out. I have a video around here somewhere, but I'm not going to use that. We're not going to fill it today. We're going to dip test it because I already have tons of pens inked, but I am going to dip test it. That is the tiniest little box. It's so cute. All right. I really kind of want to put brandy in it because it's brown and honey. But I'm just going to dip test my normal. I don't like dip testing like bottles. I just use this one because if it were to get contaminated, this is like the ink I will never use. I don't really care for blue inks anyway, but this one I just do not have a desire to like ink that one up. So let's get our notebook out. I filmed a video yesterday and I didn't even use my ink notebook. I used my old one. I have no idea what I was thinking. So let's see. Yeah, we can just use this page. Get some stuff out of the way here. I'm just going to use this side since I have a new pen day on the other side. I'm just going to, I guess I can take that all. Get my little clippy so I can put my paper behind it and maybe see some lines. Possibly. All right, today is the 20th. This is the Benu Pixie. It's so cute. I've not used a number 5 Schmidt nib. I don't know if I mentioned that. I've never used one. I don't think. I know the Kakamori pens come with this nib too, but I don't own one of those. Okay, so we have new pen day. It writes so smooth, but yeah, that's a little annoying because it popped off just as soon as I started writing. 3, 20, 25. I'm just gonna have to make sure I'm not like gripping it. I have a death grip on my pens. So this is the Benu Pixie in honey, bronze, with a medium nib. Inked with Pilot Blue. It writes, this is probably one of the smoothest nibs I've written with. I mean, I have a lot of really smooth nibs, so it's hard to tell, but I don't know. This is just super nice. Very smooth. Oh, I like it a lot. So I'm going to have to watch my grip. As long as I don't grip it, because it's staying on now. As long as I don't grip it too tight. So people who have like a normal grip are not going to have that problem. It's just how I grip it. I literally grip right where that seam meets. And it just pushes it into my little bone here. And like pops the cap sideways, which loosens it up. So I'm just going to have to work on that if I want to use this pen. And I will. This nib is lovely. So all I wrote was, this is a very smooth nib. The pen is a little small, and I will have to watch how tight I grip the cap, or how tight I grip, or the cap comes unposted. But it's still on there good. It hasn't like done that yet, so I'm just holding it a lot looser. I love the color of this. It's so pretty. I really do like that. All right, let's recap this ink and compare it in size. To a few of the other pocket small pens that I have. All right, so I want to do, I don't think I'm going to do it in this book though. I kind of want to do a comparison of my number 6 Benu. Let's grab this. This is my old ink. So let's do Pixie. With the medium nib, and then let's put, it is so tiny. Oh my gosh, that is like the cutest. And then let's look at this Benu Euphoria. They're both a medium nib. Just curious that the size of the pen matters. I will say this has a much smoother nib than this one does. Rose tea with a medium nib. I think they're about the same. This one definitely is not as smooth. It's not bad, but it's just not anywhere near as smooth as that nib. This thing is like, I don't know. And I thought my Benu was a smooth, my Euphoria. Okay, Okay, so let's do the... Yeah, I think they're fairly similar. And then I think they're very similar in line width, which makes me very happy. Because I always worry about getting like a little bitty tiny pen with a little nib and then it writes real fine or something. I didn't realize I always feel like when I write with my Rose T, it writes so smooth. But it compared to this is like night and day. So interesting. Okay, so we have Benu Pixie and a Kaweco aluminum sport, which is the same size, I believe, as the regular. Yeah, they're the same. Zoom back out. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, I have my Hongdian M2. So it's a little bit bigger than the Kaweco. So yeah, it's a little longer, but you know, we'll look at them posted. That one. So the Benu is considerably shorter in length. The Kaweco is the smallest. The M2 is a little bit... Hi, Momo. You can't come up here, buddy. And then we'll just check out the weight of the Benu real quick and see. Let me put these two up. I just like how well these post. And I think it's because they go so far down on the cap. Because, I mean, you've got like quite a bit of space. All right, so I don't know if it's gonna stay. Let's put this up here and tear it out. So capped, or not capped, posted, it is 13.45. And unposted, it is 5.78. Now that doesn't have any ink in it. So 13.45, and then let's look at the plastic. Kaweco is 9 point, it's a lot lighter, 9.56. Now this doesn't have any ink in it either, but yeah, I can tell there's a big weight difference. They're so cute. Okay, so I guess I could weigh this and just see. So that's 5 grams. Yeah, tiny little pen. I am so excited for this thing. I do hate that the cap is like that. It's just a little bit frustrating. And like I said, for anybody who uses this pen that writes normally, like this, is not going to have any kind of issue with it. It's just because of how I grip. And it just like pops that cap to the side just a tiny little bit, and it makes it pop off. So I just have to be careful about not gripping it too tight. But it's so cute. I love it. I am very happy with that. Okay, let's grab the swatch book back out and do the ink swatches for the 2 inks that we got. I'm just gonna, hopefully there's still a little bit of ink. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little, to not think about it, you know, have to like think about it every time. New inks. So cute. All right, so we're just gonna do a little drop, use the spoon, and then write the name. It's kind of what I've been doing. Let me grab my water. I need to set this over to clean it out. Okay, so we'll start with Brandy. I know we have swatched this one before, but I will share with you guys what it looks like. I really like this color. So pretty. I have a hair. Kitty hairs everywhere. Okay. I love this color. And I have so many colors that are very similar. Where did my rag go? Lots of colors that are similar, but I don't know. There's something about this one. I really like it a lot. Okay. That color is so pretty. It's just, I don't know. It's a warm, like nice, maybe autumny color. Autumny is not a word, but that's okay. All right, so we have this. I need to swatch it in my little book too. I always forget about doing these because I swatch every ink that I come in contact with in here. And I always forget to do those when I'm doing these swatches. I need to do something different because it's hard to keep these like all together. So let's see. I'll go ahead and get this one out for the other one, and then I'll come back and do Brandy, I guess. Okay, so now we are doing the 2025 Colorverse Blue, Green, Snake, Glistening Green. That is very pretty. I didn't know what really to expect. I haven't looked at any swatches from this. So, very pretty. I don't really see any shimmer yet. So, let's go ahead and do... So, I always swatch all of my inks on Tomoe River paper, which is what this little swatch thing is over here. Though it's not doing the best at the moment. I think it's because I'm kind of like holding the ink, and I'm going to give it another shake before we do the writing. I feel like it's had a little bit of time to settle. Just give it a little bit more of a zhuzh. Yeah, they're still green. Oh, that shimmer is coming through now. Yeah, that's really, I like this one a lot. Very pretty. All right, so Colorverse 2025. Blue, green, snake, and then glistening green. So I think they had 3 different versions or 4 different versions of this. Two or three of them had different, so I think there were 3 different glistenings and then one that was just the standard blue green snake. I think that's how they did that, because I believe they had a purple shimmer and a blue shimmer and a green shimmer, and then I think they did one that didn't have shimmer, I believe. Not positive on that, but I think. Oh, I didn't do my little swirlies. It's okay. It's okay. Let me grab another sheet and we'll do Brandy real quick, just so I make sure I have everything how it's supposed to be. I'm just going to do my little swatch with the Kakamori. I'm not going to use the spoon again. These I don't really, I mean, I try to get some of the properties, but I can usually get a pretty good swatch with my Kakamori on here. And then just dab some down for, this is Robert Oster Brandy. Oh, I probably already have it swatched because I have a sample of it somewhere. Oh, well, it's okay. Not a big deal. All right, let me get my stuff out of the way and we'll do a quick zoom in and I'll show you these inks. All right, so they are mostly dry. You can still see a little bit, but hopefully I didn't put too much down. It'll be okay. All right, so let's zoom in. So we have Robert Oster Brandy, and it has some amazing shading. I love the way that shades. You can see like the really light and the darker oranges. So pretty. And then Colorverse, so it has some really nice, this one has green shimmer and it has a little bit of red sheening. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I was trying to get it in the light, but I can't really tell if the sheen is coming through because of the wet paint. But the shimmer, there you go. You can see the sheening up there near the top. And then the shimmer is just all over. Beautiful, like a green. It very much matches the color of the ink. That is so nice. I can't wait to ink that up. That's beautiful. Go ahead and put this in. So that is my order from Atlas. You can use my code if you choose to go over there and purchase anything. It is Heather Plans. It'll save you 10% on most things. There are some exclusions. Those are usually listed down below in like where my little code is for purchasing from Atlas. So you can click the link down below, or you can just put in my affiliate code and I get a little bit of a kickback, and then you will save yourself 10% on your orders. I think that's going to be it for this one. I love the Pixie. I really think that is a beautiful pen. It's so cute. I can't get over how cute it is. But maybe just a little bit too small on this part of it. Like, I think if they'd have made that just a tiny bit longer, it might have been a little like better, or just made it post a little farther down. Just for like me, like I said, because yeah, it just pops right off. I just barely touched it in it. But I'm excited to ink it up and use it. I don't know how it'll feel writing for long sessions, but it's definitely super cute. So I'm excited. But that is going to be it for this one. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you'd consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.